go back, I want to return again to the question of causal factors in economics. And I particularly want to ask the question, can we say anything very definite in a complete competitive markets general equilibrium model about what happens to the equilibrium price vector when there is a change in one of those exogenous variables, the preferences, production sets, property distribution, and so on. So let me start by looking at a specific question. Suppose that it is the case that we're in an exchange economy, as we were earlier before the break, and suppose that all individuals have an exogenous small increase in their endowment of goodwill. Okay, so there's a change in one of the exogenous characteristics of the economy. Is it the case, can we be sure that if the supply of good one goes up, because everyone's got a little bit more of it, will the equilibrium price of good one go down? Well, the first thing I want to notice is that this question invariably is made complicated if there are multiple equilibria. And what I've drawn here is that I've drawn two different aggregate excess demand functions for good one. And this time I want to be absolutely clear that I am allowing, up to now, whenever I've drawn an excess demand function, I've always been holding preferences and the property distribution completely constant. But now I want to allow them to change. So I've got my usual two-bit example. The white excess demand function is for some given property distribution. So this thing in curly brackets is just to be interpreted as it says, for each individual in the economy, what quantities do they have of goods 1 and 2 as their endowment? Okay? So that's what this one does. The yellow excess demand function says this is for the economy in which everyone has had a small epsilon increase in their endowments of good 1. Now, my basic question is, can we say anything about what happens to the equilibrium price of good one in this circumstance? The complication that we have with multiple equilibria is that it's not at all obvious what comparison we should make. Now, in the framework of a standard introductory textbook, perfect competition market, with a supply curve of some good and a demand curve of some good. We have a unique equilibrium, and then we say, suppose there's an exogenous increase in supply, so we have a new supply curve, equilibrium price falls. Here, the first problem we have with multiple equilibria is, which is the new equilibrium? Suppose this was the initial equilibrium, alpha, and let the effect of the increase in everyone's endowment be to shift to the yellow from the white demand curve. Why? I mean, which is the new equilibrium we compare it with? Is it obvious which one? I mean, maybe we should. Is there anything to tell us that we shouldn't say that we compare beta with alpha rather than gamma with alpha? So multiple equilibria already raise a problem because it's not the same as the simple partial equilibrium case when it's obvious what you should be comparing. Here it's not at all obvious. But let me put that problem to one side. Suppose that either we have a unique equilibrium so that the issue doesn't arise, or suppose that we start off an alpha, and for some reason we know that the right comparison to make is alpha with gamma, the equilibrium that is close to the initial equilibrium. Even then, we can't say we cannot guarantee that the new equilibrium price of good 1 is going to be lower. So, in this case, sorry, this looks misleading because it's a two-good case and it looks obvious that the equilibrium price of good 1 has to be higher. But this is a special feature of the two-good example. So please now put the two-good example out of your minds, and I want to say something that applies when there are more than two goods. When there are more than two goods, we cannot be sure that an increase in the endowment, in everyone's endowment of good 1 necessarily lowers the equilibrium price. And once again, the fundamental reason for that is that an increase in the endowment has an income effect as well as a substitution effect. If there were just substitution effects, we would expect there's more of good 1 around than there was before. In order to induce people to buy more of it, holding their incomes constant, we have to lower the price. But endowments form part of individuals' incomes. When there's an increase in their endowment, there's a pure income effect as well as a substitution effect. And it's that, if you use the technical term, messes things up. That's why it is possible that when you have more than two goods, an increase in the endowment of the type that I've drawn here could lead to the equilibrium price of the good whose endowment has increased actually being higher in the new equilibrium than the lower. As was the case when we were looking at multiple equilibria, we can specify sufficient conditions under which our partial equilibrium intuition turns out to be correct. So a sufficient condition for an increase in everyone's endowment of good 1 to lower its equilibrium price. Sorry, no? I realize I said 3 minutes ago I said complete nonsense. I said moving from alpha to gamma lower the equilibrium price. I meant rate. Please forget what I said. Yeah. The general point that I'm trying to make, which is correct, despite